Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the new Tangle web flower from Debbi Minero. Now, Debbi is a fellow Tangle Act, part of our community, and boy, she's just been on a roll for a while. Coming up with tangles. Take a look at the for more inspiration link for the story behind this tangle. It's amazing. All right, it could be done as kind of a feature tangle all by itself, or as a grid pattern. I'm going to do one box of the grid, so that way, and then I'll show you samples. Because today, the day of this recording, it is Thursday, so that means it is Tangle Time Day, and we had a lot of fun playing with this tangle. All right. So this will be one box of the grid. Then, and this one has a number of steps, but it's not hard. Okay, so we're gonna put an X in first. So going side to side, diagonal, making an X in the box. Okay, then we're gonna make a plus sign, or a cross, whichever way you want to think about it. I kind of like plus sign because that can be all right. Oh my goodness, it's storming out here. All right, essentially we are making an asterisk on our tile. There's a number of patterns that start off this way. All right, then, and here is a hint. When you look at Debbi's step out, she puts use a dot to help with line placement. So I'm going to do that now. So looking at it this way, so that way the plus sign is upright. And because we're going to start with that. And so a little ways down from the edge, and I'm going to go right here, and maybe, I just want to make it kind of light because I want it to blend in. Trying to keep a similar distance away from, because you want to have a little bit of room there, okay? And then connecting the dots with a little bit of a curved line, like so, and then just turn your tile and keep doing. And I like to turn the tile and do it so that way I keep the curve of my hand. It helps with consistency. Just kind of plant your hand, move the paper, and let your hand do that. Okay, then, so coming back to center with the plus sign up, right? Whoops, there. Now, inside what looks like a diamond, we're going to do similarly with the diagonal lines. So coming down just a little ways from that line, put a little dot. Okay, and with curved lines as well, we're going to make essentially a square inside of that diamond, like so. Okay, then and I'm going to keep coming back to, we'll call this, center. Looking at the diagonals, we're going to put some seed shapes around those. So it's a curved line going on one side of that line, curved line going on the other side. And yes, I'm breaking my own rule here about moving the tile. All right. And using the curve of my hand. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. All right, so then we have this. Now, on either side of these big seed shapes, we're going to do smaller ones. So we're between that and the plus sign, another curved line. Okay. Ooh, it'll be interesting to see if you can hear that thunder going on. The rain is whipping against the The window. Woo! All right. So we have that. Now we're going to stay on these sections just for a little bit. So the next one, and this is why we leave a little room up here, the next curve line going to come from here and land up here, or start here and land there, whichever way works best for you. Like so. And do that on all of them. Wow, that one went, oh, well, I guess it didn't go over. It's all right. I thought I went, oh, it did go a little bit. It doesn't matter. This is Zentangle. It just really doesn't matter. Whoops, and I already did there. Okay, that's going to be, we'll in the decoration phase, we will add some rounding or something in those sections. Okay, and still staying on this area here. Now we're going to go underneath. Same idea. Oops, let me start down here. Curve lines. Like that. And what's fun about this is that, you know, you get to determine, okay, how wide are your curves? And, you know, there's a lot of fun that can be had. And let me, well, actually, let me get to the next step, and then I'll say what I was going to say. Okay, oh, well, actually, so you can stop here. This tangle, too, you could stop at almost any point and be like, oh, hey, that looks neat, and be good. So Debbie says, you know, you could stop here, or if you want to continue, and then, so this is funny, so she has two different ways you can continue. The first way, which she has on these two, so, oh, let me do that, and then I'll fill it in. So she has, you could do a curve line, just one single curve line on the outside of the box. I opted to end up doing both, which I may do. Or you could do, like we've done all along here, two little curve lines, right? Like that. So you have your option. Or, because this is essentially playtime, you could do both. And so that's what I'm going to do. That way I can show you and do it at the same time. And that's what's so fun about Zentangle, is that, you know, we do the tangle and then we can make it our own and have fun with it. All right. That is essentially it, except for shading, playing around. Do take a look at the For More Inspiration link, so you can take a look at what some of Deb's samples. And what I'm going to do is, let's just do, I'm just going to, ooh, there's so many choices. I'm going to do some, let's just use some shading right here. Too many choices. Let's get these outer seeds first. So in one of her samples, she has doing a tangle on one side and then just using shading on the other side. And I'm like, ooh, I like that. And that's why I was going back and forth. And I'm also trying not to rush too much, but at the same time, because the power keeps fluctuating, and I'm like, no! Must get this done! Okay. Oh, so that's neat. And then, let's fill in a section. Ooh, let's do this. I kind of like this idea. I'm just going to do some little straight lines going up. So you could put straight lines, you could put orbs, you could just do shading, you could fill in. There are so many things that one can do, you know, as far as fill-ins go. Anything that you can imagine. Two, you could do this, and then maybe a little bit wider, up to you. Fill in every other one, so it's kind of like stripes, sort of. Oh, that looks neat. That looks very neat. And then let's see. Oh, you know what? Because I did this on my one sample. Okay, let's fingers crossed that. Oh, it's awful small. So I'm just gonna put some rounding here. In my one sample, I subdivided this, but I don't think there's enough room on this little guy. So rounding is essentially you're just rounding off the corner, as the name suggests. It's a tangle enhancer. And as I'm doing it, I'm thinking, well, you know what? Might have been able to. Oh, but I'll do something else. Oops, and let's get this one right here. Nice. And then I'm going to just do a little flick line. That's our new name for it, where you kind of flick your pen, but you essentially you're lifting it up instead of just making it solidly deliberate. You know what? I think I like that. It needs one thing though. This does need something. Let's do here. It needs something. Oh, you know what? Let's try that. We'll try one. Doesn't matter. However I'm doing it. Oh, I like it. That way we kind of get some shine on both sides of that. All right. You know, and if you do this big enough, well, kind of like what we've done so far, but if it's big enough, you could put, it opens up the library, or if you will, of tangles that you could then put in, and it creates a nice reticula. Oh, I love it. All right, let me show you quickly the fun that we had. So this on a prepped tile, added some pearls, and just it had some fun with shading. I feel there's still more that I want to do. I just don't know what yet. So I'm just gonna enjoy. Oh, I see. I didn't finish my highlighting. If I didn't point it out, you probably wouldn't have noticed. Well, you might have noticed, but really fun. And this is what I did in the center. So I subdivided those lines, and so it works either way. Just really, really fun. And then I decided, and this obviously just one on the tile. And then this, I decided I wanted to try a 4-grid and have fun with it. I have more fun to have with it. I was kind of being in a little bit of a Delft mode. When I work on the gray tiles, I like to do blue and white, and so I'm going to be doing some shading in blue and stuff, but this is it for now. So really, really fun tangle. Super, super fun. All right. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please click the like button. If you like it enough to see more and you have not subscribed yet, please click on the subscribe button. In the description section, I mentioned links to the step outs, as well as ways to connect with me. So links to my website, Facebook page. We have a Tangle Addicts community, so if you want to be part of the conversation, we would love to have you. There are questions, though, that you have to answer to gain entry, just to let you know. And let's see. Golly, I think that is it. Oh, except for if you would like to take part in something like this, when you go to my website, take a look at the classes. Follow me on my Facebook page, or there are some other ways to follow me. This is every Thursday, unless I have a weird schedule conflict. It's free. I do 2 sessions on Thursdays. Yeah, totally free. Lots of fun. Come and join us. And with that, thanks again so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.